on Japan's involvement in this year's Balikatan exercise. As you mentioned, it was mentioned that 1,000 ground troops will be coming over. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay, so the reciprocal access agreement with Japan was recently ratified by both of our Congress, the Philippine Congress and the Japanese Diet last year, 2025. So this year, 2026, the RAA now allows Japanese troops to come to the Philippines to join the Balikatan exercise. No? So for the very first time, after a very, very long time, combat troops from Japan, from the Japanese Self-Defense Forces, will be coming here to the Philippines to join us in the Balikatan exercise. I cannot divulge the exact numbers or what type of units are coming in or the equipment that they're going to bring here, but suffice it to say that they will be sending now a bigger contingent to join the Balikatan exercise.
Can you share where they will be deployed or which exercises they will be participating in?
They will be participating most of the exercises, no? Kasi yung Balikatan exercise natin is composed of several exercises. We have the field training exercise, the command post exercise, cyber exercise, etc. So they will be joining most of this.
They will get involved with a live fire exercise?
I cannot divulge that information.
Sir, may dates na po ng Balikatan?
It will be April to May.
Wala pang definite dates.
April 20 yung opening natin.
20. Tapos sir, may effect pa yung hindi ba nag-scale down because of what's going on in Iran? Like yung US troops, sir, hindi ba sila nagbawas? Or
No. We received the confirmation from Admiral Paparo himself. He said that this will still be the biggest Balikatan exercise despite the war going on in Middle East. Sabi niya, hindi tayo maapektuhan. Tuloy pa rin lahat ng ating mga plinano, ng mga activities, and yung scale and scope ay pareho pa rin.
Sir, BRP Malvar was reportedly scanned by Chinese FCG. Any comments, sir?
Ang comment ko lang is that maganda ang naging reaction ng ating mga tropa, no? Because we countered their or we challenged that action by China. Kasi pagka parang kanyan parang tinutok mo yung baril mo sa isang tao, no? By that action of China, and we called them out for that. Nung nag-challenge tayo ay tinigil naman nila yung ginawa nila.
Sir, dun sa Balikatan, so you mentioned still the big one. So what will be new this year? How different is it from last year, since it's already described as one of the biggest operations?
So aside from having more participants this year, makikita po natin that with the participation of Japan, for instance, no, this will expand the scope of our defensive operations. Dahil ngayon, kasama na natin hindi lamang yung Estados Unidos at ang Australia sa paghahanda ng pagdepensa natin, hindi lamang ng Philippine Archipelago but even our common areas. So, mas mapapalawak na ngayon yung mga gagawin nating exercises at mas makapaghanda tayo for any eventuality, whether it is man-made or natural. Kasi hindi lamang gera naman yung gagawin natin, we are also preparing for disasters, no? Kasi katulad ng Pilipinas, ang Japan ay parati ring tinatamaan ng mga bagyo, marami silang mga earthquake, no? May tsunami pa sila. And so, pare-pareho tayo nang na-experience dito sa Pacific Ring of Fire.
Sir, will there be new exercises and new capabilities that will be utilized this year?
We will be focusing also more intently on cyber exercise, on the cyber defense exercise.
Sir, bakit cyber?
Because nakita natin na dun sa gera sa Ukraine and Russia, and then yun sa Iran, versus US and Israel, nakita natin yung kahalagaan ng cyber defense. Dahil bago umatake, for instance, ang Estados Unidos sa Venezuela at sa Iran, isa sa mga unang ginawa nilang hakbangin ay yung tirahin yung networks ng kalaban nila through cyber warfare. That is why it is very important that we develop this capability of defending our resources, our networks.
Sir, going back to Japan, sir, napapansin niyo ba with this new defense agreement, miigting, and yung cooperation natin, meron ding efforts kasi na ibuhayin yung atrocities of World War II. Parang spark the parang malign information but to drive a wedge. Anong
Yes.
tingin niyo?
Oo. So, nakikita natin ito, yung mga effort na sirain yung relationship natin. At dito nga sa forum na to, nakita natin na 70 years na yung relationship natin as two independent democracies, no? Kaya't napakahalaga na huwag tayong ma-disrupt na mga efforts na ito na sirain yung relationship natin. Dahil katulad niya ng sinabi ko kanina, kung 81 years ago, in 1945, we found ourselves on opposite sides of the war. This time, we find ourselves on the same side of that effort to promote a rules-based international order. Kasi yung ibang mga bansa, ang pinopromote nila ay yung sarili lang nilang mga interest, and they do this through coercion, no? Pinipilit nila yung gusto nilang mangyari sa region. Hindi naman po pwede yon. Kaya't mahalaga yung mga coalitions na binubuo natin, at isa sa mga napaka-importanting partner natin ay ang Japan.
Sir, Sir, balikatan very quickly po. Gagamitin po ba yung US Typhoon missile this year? And
No, I cannot divulge information on that.
Sir, there are apparently exercises going on repatriating Filipinos from Taiwan. Do we see an imminent threat from China at the moment? Which is why we're doing the exercises to repatriate Filipinos.
No, it's part of the exercises, the non-combatant evacuation exercises or NEO exercises are part of military operations done worldwide. Now, ginawa na natin ito noong nagkaroon ng giyera nung una. And so, nagpadala tayo ng 2 barko sa Saudi Arabia. We did that already before. Para madala po natin yung ating mga kababayan at ibalik sila dito sa Pilipinas. But we found that very expensive. It was too expensive. So we are now trying to exercise and try to look for means that will make it more efficient for us to help our kababayans. For example, kung meron man mangyari sa Taiwan, kailangan po natin ilikas yung ating mga kababayan dito, pabalik sa Pilipinas. At hindi lamang yung mga kababayan natin, perhaps even the citizens of Taiwan or other nations, no? We might have to help them, just like what we did before. No, we helped the refugees from Vietnam and other nations.
So what's the most cost-efficient way then?
Well, right now, the most cost-efficient way to repatriate our overseas Filipino workers is through commercial airlines. Mas matipid po yun. Kesa magpadala tayo ng barko, mabagal, no, magastos, marami pong kakainin na mga gasolina, diesel ito, no? Or if we send our C-130s, mas magastos po yun kesa sa mga commercial airlines.
So yung pag-assist, pag-repatriate or paglikas ng mga non-Filipino nationals, is this something that's being discussed on the leadership level, your counterparts in other ASEAN nations, for instance?
This is part of the universal agreement among nations to help people who are in distress. No? So hindi na po kailangan pag-usapan yun, but it's part of the NEO operations that we are practicing, that we are rehearsing.
Sir, may worries of Iran has entered as import weekly, sir. What's the threat assessment of the AFP, sir?
Which one?
The war in Iran.
The war in Iran?
The fourth week. What's the threat
Yes.
assessment of the AFP, sir?
Well, we cannot really predict, no? the intention of President Trump or the intention of Israel and Iran. Hindi natin ma-predict eh. But the best thing that we can do is to prepare for it. So right now, nararamdaman na po natin yung pagtaas ng presyo ng gasolina, ng diesel, pati na rin po yung ibang mga bilihin, mga produktong kailangan natin ungkatin. No? Products that we have to import ay nagiging mahal na rin. So sa Armed Forces of the Philippines, ang ginawa namin, naglabas po ako ng direktiba na kailangan ay magtipid na kami sa gasolina, sa diesel, sa kuryente, sa tubig. No? At kailangan ay patagalin natin yung mga reserves natin dahil hindi natin alam kung anong mangyayari. So kailangan ay magtipid tayo. So ang ginagawa po namin ngayon ay yung mga non-essential activities ay hindi na po namin ginagawa. No? But for example, yung mga operations natin sa West Philippine Sea, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ho yun. Yung pagpatrolya natin dito sa kalawakan ng Pilipinas, sa archipelago, we have to continue doing that. Operations against lawless elements, against communist terrorists and terrorist groups, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ho yun. Ang ginagawa namin ay yung mga lakad na lang namin sa mga headquarters, for instance, ay binabawasan natin so that maipasa natin yung gasolina dun sa mga nangangailangan ng mga units natin sa field.
Sir, may rationing for the Balikatan to the people na kailangan?
Wala tayong rationing so far. Pero yung poll allocation na gagamitin natin sa Balikatan ay na-allocate na natin last year pa, no? So hindi natin kailangan bawasan ito. We are going to continue on with all the Balikatan exercises, with all the components of these exercises despite the war going on in Iran.
Sir, biggest on record ba yung target in this year or one of the biggest?
Well, one of the biggest, when you say biggest, it's not just in the number of troops participating, but in the number of activities that we're doing.
So in terms of accurately describing the intention this year, is it the biggest or one of the biggest compared to previous?
It will be the biggest.
Okay. In terms of
So far.
numbers?
In terms of the intensity of the exercises that we're going to do.
But the numbers will not necessarily be the same as the previous year.
Yes.
So what new systems will be introduced in this year's
Excuse
operation?
me?
What new systems will be introduced?
What do you mean new systems?
Mga weapon systems po, Miss?
Well, I cannot divulge any information.
Sir, sa command and control exercises, kasama din yung Japan and Australia?
Yes, kasama lahat.
Bago po ba yan, sir? Last year pa lang kasama yun?
Kasama na rin sila. Kasama na rin sila. And then we're also, by the way, expanding the exercise to include other agencies. So kasama natin yung OCD, kasama natin yung Coast Guard, Philippine National Police.
Sir, halimbawa, for a regular person, when you say Balikatan, we think of explosions, we think
Yeah.
of ships. This year, what can the Filipino audience expect? Something they can associate, with securing borders and everything.
So katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, we're going to focus on cyber and also we're going to try to harness space technology.
Yes, sir, sa pag-join ng Japanese SDF, sir, this year sa Balikatan, first time in 80 years na may Japanese boots on the ground. Is that correct, sir?
Combat
Boots on the ground after the World War II.
Yes, because previously in the mga previous Balikatans, they were here, but they were training us on how to rescue
Yes.
people from burning buildings, mga ganon.
Opo, at least.
What do you mean by like cyber warfare, sir? Focusing on cyber warfare, what do we mean by that?
Cyber defense.
Yeah.
Because we saw from the lessons in Ukraine and in Iran that one of the first warfares that were done was the cyber warfare to disable radar sites, disable command centers, disable firing batteries, etc.
But
Generally,
that's just for...
Yeah.
You mentioned yung number of VFA, yung France, sir. How close are we in concluding the VFA with France?
Probably very close. The Secretary of National Defense is in France right now, attending the Defense Forum, and they're going to push forward. They're going to try to push forward the VFA with France.
Sir,
So pareho tayo. We're both eager. Both countries are eager. It's just the process that we have to go through.
So most likely, sir, this year. this year, sir? Kahit
Hopefully.
Yung Cambodia and Thailand, yung dalawang general nang i-deploy natin because before ang sabi parang colonel yung papadala sa Cambodia. Ngayon general na rin. So two
Generals.
Bakit na-upgrade yung deployment?
Well, I cleared this with the President and we are very serious in that role that we are playing as lead of the ASEAN Observer Team. Kasi gusto natin na ma-establish talaga yung leadership role natin as ASEAN Chair. At ang isang pamamaraan nito is by making sure that the conflict in between Thailand and Cambodia will not escalate. Yun yung role natin. No?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
That China might invade Taiwan at this point, or in your assessment, there is no such event?
No, we are always on guard, ma'am. We are always on guard. And it's not just the Philippines, but the collective, the coalition of countries. So, thank you.